Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Sandcats franchise here in year number 9. Last episode, we won our first game of the season thanks to a walk-off grand slam in the bottom of the 9th inning from second-year shortstop Hank Ingrown, as we've completed the split against the Sirloins, 6-4 the final. Today, we're going to come into our first matchup against the Sawteeth here at home. Sawteeth coming into matchup 3-0, we are 1-2. And in this matchup, we will see the appearances of 9th-year veteran Marcus DeVilla for the Sawteeth, and rookie right-hander Enzo Sawyer making his Super Mega League debut, so we'll see how well this goes over. Here's a look at today's lineup for the Sandcats, as rookie left fielder Diego Trevino gets the start at the top of the lineup. Batting second is rookie third baseman Noah Nash. Batting third is rookie right fielder Aubrey Lynn, so 3 rookies will start the lineup. Batting fourth is veteran DH Hezekiah Cross. Batting fifth is first baseman Hercules Bentley. He's been with the team since the beginning. Batting sixth is second-year shortstop Hank Ingrown, last game's hero. Batting seventh is second-year catcher Eduardo Acosta. Batting eighth is veteran second baseman Skylar Mosley. And batting ninth is 9th-year veteran Dab Horn, who will be in center field today for Ivan Marin, who will be on the bench. Let's jump into the action here. Sawteeth have become what looks like a super team here, as all their ratings are pretty high up there, so this could be a team that we contend with for the division title this season. It'll be interesting to see how we match up here in this first matchup, as we definitely did take a step back roster-wise. Our grade is not as good as it used to be. We don't have a single player over a B+ in the organization, so this will be interesting to see. Alright. Sawteeth to be up first here against Sawyer, the rookie. Here's a look at their lineup as right fielder Rod Forth is leading off at hitting .444 with 3 RBIs on the year. He's locked in. Here's the look at the rest of the Sawteeth. Alright, Beetle Carson, he will be batting second at third base, his backup position. Batting third is first baseman Kyrie Cortez. Batting fourth is DH Tyrone Sasso. Normally he is at first base, so that's interesting to see. Batting fifth is center fielder Jackie Slam, who is tense. Batting sixth is shortstop Ren Reliable. Batting seventh is catcher Elliot Jacobs. Batting eighth is second baseman new addition Enoch Roosevelt. And batting ninth is left fielder Fail Lawson. So a lot of returners from last year's squad. They have new addition Roosevelt at second and Jackie Slam in center. She is also new. Everyone else was on the team last year in the starting lineup. So let's see how this team puts it all together here. Sawyer comes in. He is he's a developable rookie. Pretty even in all the categories, although he is a finesse pitcher, much like Glass and guy who started last episode, Knapp. But his accuracy is a lot lower than both of them. His junk is a little bit lower than both of them, and his velocity is actually a little bit better than Knapp's, but not as good as Glass's. So Sawyer is kind of a guy who, he'll give you some innings. That's about it. 5-pitch pitcher, though, so we'll see how he utilizes them here against this high-octane Sawteeth offense. First pitch is a fastball in the dirt. We're underway. Ball 1. Next pitch forth is a curveball high that's popped up shallow left field. Out forward is Nash. He makes the catch. 1 down. Good play by the rookie on the hustle. Now to bring up Beetle Carson, the third baseman. He's hitting .417 with a homer and 3 RBIs. He's also locked in today. First pitch is a 2-seamer up and in that breaks inside from Sawyer. Ball 1. Changeup up and away. Called a strike. 1-1. So that broke back in over the plate. Slider in there, strike 2, check swing at the knees. Fooled Carson, fooled myself as well, as I thought that was going away. 1-2 count now. Fastball away, fouled off. Carson's laid on it, 1-2. Curveball down in the dirt, blocked by Acosta, but taken, ball 2. 2-seamer up and in. Got a good piece of it to deep center. Horn back near the warning track. Looks up, makes the catch. 2 down as it's right in front of the wall there, and that'll bring up Cortez. Also hitting locked in. The first baseman's .333, 3 RBIs on the season. First pitch to him is a fastball away. Lined foul as he's just laid on it. Next pitch is a slider down, fouled off again. Cortez deep in the hole here, 0-2. Change up down and in. Stays way inside. Ball 1. That was also low. Next pitch to two-seamer away. Breaks outside. He pulls it to right center. Not hit well, though. Horn over for it in the gap. Makes the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Sawyer here in his first inning in the Super Mega League. Bottom 1. The rookies, Trevino, Nash, and Lynn, will face Davila, the veteran. Trevino's leading off. He was hitless in his first start of the season, 0 for 4 day in that endeavor. Davila comes in. The veteran is a finesse pitcher, much like the last 3 in our rotation. He has regressed a little bit over the years. Junk is still pretty good. Accuracy is below average now, and velocity is pretty weak. He's a 4-pitch pitcher, so we'll see how we do against him. We do generally have a good track record against Davila. I do not think we have lost a single one of his starts when he's pitched against us, so I think we've beaten him every time out. First pitch fastball's outside to Trevino, ball 1. Curveball middle of the plate. Trevino jumps on it to right field, but it's right at fourth. 1 down. Bad luck on that hard hit ball. Next up is Nash, arguably our hottest hitter getting on base-wise. He's hitting .545, no homers, no RBIs. That's a 5 for 11 clip. Ball inside, 1-0. Actually, no, hold on. That's a 5 for 9 clip, I think, actually. Either way, he's hitting pretty well. Strike high, good pitch, 1-1. High again, 2-1 on the count now as Davila falls behind. Fastball up and in, dribbled up the middle. Reliable there for it on the grass. Fires the first, 2 down. Brings up Lynn, the rookie right fielder, comes in, hitting .273, 2 homers and 3 RBIs. Having a good year to start the season. Ball outside, 1-0. Strike the letters, good fastball from Davila, 1-1. Check swing at the knees with the slider, 1-2. K-Dot active now for Davila, his one Achilles heel. Curveball pulled foul, still 1-2 as Lynn was early. Fastball up and in is skied to left center. Should be an easy play for Lawson over there in the gap. She makes it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for Davila. So pretty even for both pitchers in the first inning. Top 2, Sasso, Slam, and Reliable do up here against Sawyer. Sasso comes in, hitting a .125 with an RBI on the year, so not a great start to the year for him in the first 3 games, though the rest of the offense has picked it up around him to allow him to hit this badly. Slider low, ball 1. Fastball away, called a strike, 1-1 the count now as Sawyer evens the count. Two-seamer down and in, stays inside, just misses the corner, 2-2. Curveball up and in, line to left center field. Trevino giving chase, slides, it's past him, and that's going to be in the gap all the way to the wall. There'll be extra bases for Sasso. Trevino made a good effort, but he mistimed the dive. Slide in, that gets by him. Leadoff double for Sasso. First hit of the game for either club, and here is Slam, the veteran. Center fielder's hitting .250 on the year. No homers or RBIs, and she is tense as well, so she is not hitting at the best of her abilities. First pitch slider down and in from Sawyer, as it is called strike on the check swing, 0-1. Change up and away. Pop foul by Slam as she hits it behind the screen, 0-2. Two-seamer down and away. Swung through it, strike 3. First career punch out for Sawyer as he fans the veteran Slam, 1 down. Next up is Reliable. The shortstop is also tense, hitting only a .82 with 1 RBI here through 3 games. Not great numbers for him either. So the first 3 hitters in the Sawtooth lineup doing well. Next 3, not so much. They are slumping. Fastball away on the first pitch, hit hard up the middle. Mosley there, holding the runner. Backhands and goes to first. 2 down as the fielder's choice advances Sasso to third. That'll bring up the catcher, Jacobs, who's a little tired but still getting the start today, hitting .091 with 2 RBIs. That is, I believe, 1 for 11 on the year. Not great. First pitch curveball down and in is low, ball 1. Good pitch there from Sawyer, but he didn't chase. Two-seamer in the middle of the zone, hard grounded to short. Right at Ingrown, though. He'll make the play at first, and that ends the inning. Sawyer gives up a leadoff double to Sasso, but he pitches around it, getting his first career punch-out. Bottom 2, it's 0-0. Cross, Bentley, and Ingrown do up for their first hacks against Davila. Oh, thank you, Haas, for the follow. Thank you. Anyway, back to the game. Cross leading off here, hitting .273. Homer and 2 RBIs here in the second. Fastball away, taken, ball 1. Inside with the heater, 2-0 the count to Davila. Ball 3 now as Cross is in the driver's seat here. And it's a 4-pitch walk. Hezekiah didn't even have to move the bat off his shoulder. He'll lead off the inning with a walk. First base runner for the Sandcats today brings up Bentley, hitting only a $182. No homers or RBIs on the season for the veteran. Very uncharacteristic slow start for him. Fastball inside, misses ball one. That's 5 straight balls here to start the inning. Hangs a curveball. Bentley jumps on it to center field on the line, but Slam makes the catch at the warning track. 1 down. Bad luck on that swing from Bentley as he put a good charge into it, but it was right at the fielder. Next up is last game's hero, second-year shortstop Hank Ingrown. He hit a walk-off grand slam, which counts for 4 of his 5 RBIs. That was also his only home run, and he's batting an even .500 here coming into game number 4. Fastball is taken high, ball 1 to Hank. Next one is in the dirt, 2-0 the count. Low ball 3, a little bit closer, but still low. 3-0 count now to Ingrown. Slider in the middle lower portion of the zone, 3-1. Change up on the inside corner, called a strike. It's a full count now to Ingrown as K-Dot active again. Change up down and in, ripped up the first baseline. Diving is Cortez, who lands on the bag for the second out and crosses out trying to get to second. Double play, great athleticism from Cortez to end the inning. Top 3, it's still 0-0. Roosevelt, Lawson, and Forth up against Sawyer. Here's Enoch Roosevelt, the rookie second baseman, hitting .500 on the year. No homers and an RBI. He's an outside pitch specialist with a bad jumps trait as well, so he does not steal bases that well, but he does hit the outside pitch quite frequently. So let's try to avoid that part of the zone. Fastball on the inside third at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Curveball down and in, just low in the dirt. 1-1 the count now to Roosevelt. Two-seamer up, taken high, 2-2, 2-1. Change up inside, check swing inside, ball 3, 3-1 the count to Roosevelt. Slider down low, hard grounder to second. Mosley over for it, backhand, he'll go to first, 1 down. Sawyer locked in now, and here's Lawson, hitting .250 on the year. No homers and 1 RBI in the 9 slot today for the left fielder. Two-seamer away, lined up the middle, that's a base hit for Lawson, her first of the game, second for the Sawteeth. She'll be on her first with 1 down, and that flips the lineup over to Rod Forth, who's 0 for 1. First pitch changeup down in the way is a called strike of the knees. 0-1 as Forth falls behind. Fastball inside, check swing on the inner third. 0-2 the count now as Sawyer is firmly in the driver's seat here. Slider up and away. Fouled off by Forth as he chased it, staying alive though. 0-2. Two-seamer down and in. Sky ball behind first base. Bentley calling for it. Makes the catch, 2 down. Now to bring up Carson, who's 0 for 1. Looking to keep the inning alive here for the Sawteeth. Curveball away on the first pitch. Hard grounder to second. Mosley backhands will go to first, and that ends the inning. Second hit for the Sawteeth is recorded on a Lawson single, but she is stranded at first. Bottom 3, it's still 0-0. Bottom 3 in our lineup to up Acosta, Mosley, and Horn as we still look for our first hit against Davila. Here's Acosta. Catcher comes in hitting .250, 1 homer, 2 RBIs. He had the last game off as Morrison got the start over him so he could rest. Back in the lineup today as he takes a strike at the letters on the fastball, 0-1. Seemed a bit high. Slider away, hard grounder to first in the hole, backhanded by Cortez. He'll go to the bag, 1 down. Next up is Mosley hitting .231, no homers and no RBIs on the season. Bit of a slow start for Mosley as well as he fails to record an RBI here in the first 3 games. Takes a changeup outside for ball 1. Fastball away, 2-0 the count to Mosley. Slider middle of the plate, he jumps on it, hits it deep to center field. That's got a charge to the wall. It's off the wall just over Slam's head, but that will be only a single as Mosley does not run well and Slam did not miss the ricochet. So first hit for the Sandcats is recorded, and that'll be 1 on and 1 down for Dab Horn. Comes in hitting 1 for 8 on 1 for 4 or 2 for 8. I think he's 2 for 8 on the year. Hitting .250, no homers, no RBIs. Fastball away for a strike high, ball 1. Oh, sorry, ball 1, 1-0. Changeup just low, below the knees, 2-0. Fastball up, line to first, right at Cortez, who tags the runner. It's a double play. Second one he's turned by himself in 2 innings. Top 4, we get our first hit, but nothing else. Bottom top 4, it's 0-0. Cortez, Sasso, and Slam. Middle part of the lineup here against Sawyer. Cortez is 0 for 1 today, looking for his first hit. First pitch changeup down and in at the knees is called a strike, 0-1. Slider up middle third, line to center field, left center. That's going to hop all the way to the wall. Horn is there for it though and gets it in quickly, but it will still be a leadoff double for Cortez as he's in scoring position. That brings up Sasso, who doubled his first time up as well, looking to repeat his success and drive in the first run of the game. Fastball middle of the plate. That should have been drilled, but it was fouled off, 0-1. Guess Sasso was surprised by that as the changeup he swings through it 0-2, way out in front now. Sawyer looking to put him away. Curveball down and in below the knees, blocked by Acosta, taken for ball 1. Slider up and in, pop foul off the screen back there, 1-2. Two-seamer up and away high, taken, 2-2. Fastball away, hard foul off to the right side, left side, still 2-2. Sasso fighting here to get a hit. Changeup down and in. Lined in the hole to first. Bentley knocks it down on the dive. Mosley recovers, flips to the pitcher, 1 down. Runner advances to third on the fielder's choice, though, and that'll bring up Slam, who struck out in her first at bat. She's 0-1. Looking to not do that this time up and actually driving the run. Two-seamer away, taken, outside, ball 1. Sawyer back to locked in. Fastball inside, 2-0 the count now. Change it down and away, hard grounder up the first base line. Bentley dives and cuts it off. He has no play at home, goes to first, 2 down. That does score the run, though, on the RBI ground out. It's 1-0 Sawteeth. Brings up Reliable, who's 0-1 today. First pitch curveball down and away. Hard liner to right center field. That's going to get through. And will roll all the way to the wall out there as Reliable looks for second. Horn gets the throw in. Is just late. That brings Reliable 1 for 2 on the day, and he's also back to neutral mojo. Extends the inning for Jacobs, who's 0-1. First pitch fastball up and in is taken inside, ball 1. Curveball outside, taken, 2-0 the count. Changeup down and in, inside, ball 3, 3-0 count to Jacobs. Two-seamer away, check swing, called at the knees for a strike, 3-1. Slider middle down, called a strike again on the check, 2-2 the count now. Full count pitch. Fastball high, hit up the middle, diving his Mosley to cut it off. He'll fire to first, gets Jacobs by a step, and that ends the inning. Sawteeth, though, get their first run of the game as they get an RBI ground out from Slam. 1-0 to the bottom of the 4th. Top of our lineup due up, Trevino, Nash, and Lynn. Trevino's 0-1 today as he lined out to right center field right at 4th to lead off the game. Good first trip to the lineup for Davila as he only gave up a hit and a walk, and both of those were erased on double play balls to the first baseman Cortez, so he's pitching well, only at 31 pitches. Takes a changeup at the knees on the first one, 0-1 the count to Trevino. Slider middle in, line to left center, that'll drop for a base hit. That is the first career hit for Diego Trevino here in the Super Mega League. We're going to get that ball for the rookie. He leads off the inning with a single, and that'll bring up Nash, 0-1 today. Grounded out to shortstop his first time up. Villa looking over at first, checking the runner. Changeup just outside, misses the corner, 0-1 the count. Fastball just high now, 2-0 the count as Marcus is behind. Slider middle third, grounded to short. Reliable flips the second one. Roosevelt to first, double play, and it erases the base runner. It's the third double play we've hit in 2 and 3 innings, and that also knocks Nash down from locked in mojo to neutral, and that will bring up Lynn, who's 0-1 today. Lynn flew out the left fielder first time up. Slider high, taken, ball 1. Changeup outside, 2-0 the count. Changeup in on the corner on the middle third, 2-1. Fastball up, swung late, 2-2 the count now as K-Dud active for Davila. Slider away, grounded to second, right at Roosevelt. He'll make the play, and that ends the inning. Sandcats get another hit, but once again, it's erased on the double play ball. Top 5, it's 1-0, and Davila is now locked in. Top 5 coming up, Roosevelt, Lawson, and 4th due up. Roosevelt's 0-1. First pitch curveball at the knees, line to third, just out of the leaping Nash's a diving glove, and that will be a leadoff single for Roosevelt. First hit today, he's 1 for 2. Brings up Lawson, who singled her first time up. She's 1 for 1 today. Bad jumps active over there first for Roosevelt, who does not steal very well. First pitch slider down and in is a called strike, 0-1. Fastball up high. Lawson gets a pretty good charge into it deep to center field. I think that's a goner, folks. It is. She got enough under that ball to get it out of here, right off the wall to the left of the Forest and center. First of the year for Lawson, and that is a 2-run shot. It's now 3-0 Sawtooth as she is locked in. That'll bring up fourth. He's 0 for 2 today. Still locked in, though, despite that, as Sawyer's now 10s following the home run ball. He's the first one he's given up in the league. Change up down and away is a called strike to fourth, 0-1. Curveball up and in is a called strike. It's quickly 0-2 now. Slider down and in, breaks inside. Ball 1, 1-2. Two-seamer in there, dribbled to third. Nash makes the easy play, 1 down. Brings up Carson, who's 0 for 2. He's also still locked in despite that fact. Two-seamer middle away, fouled off by Carson on the right side into the seats, 0-1. Four-seamer down and in, hard hit up the middle, base hit for Carson. He's now 1 for 3, and that will keep him locked in as he finally gets on the hit column there. And Sawyer's back to 10, so now bring up Cortez, 1 for 2 today with a double. Slider middle down, called a strike as the runner goes on the first pitch. Throw down is late, stolen base for Carson. And what is that for him on the year? That makes him 2 for 2, as that's his second stolen base attempt. 0-1 count now to Cortez as he took that slider for a strike. Two-seamer up and in. He gets under it to right center field. That does not have the carry, though. Lynn and Horn over for it. Lynn calls off. Horn makes the catch for the second out. Runner tags to go for third. Throw in from Lynn is late as the runner advances. 90 feet away from scoring now is Carson, and that brings up Sasso, 1 for 2 today with the double. Looking to drive in the fourth run of the day for the Sawteeth and give them a nice cushion here for Davila. First pitch fastball down in the way is below the knees, ball 1. Change up down and in, check swing, called a strike, 1-1 the count. Curveball up and away, just drifts outside, 2-1 the count now. Two-seamer up and in, misses inside, ball 3, full count now. Or, sorry, 3-1. Slider up, called a strike, full count now as Sasso was taking all the way. Hoping for the walk. Fastball down low, lined up the middle, base hit for Sasso, and that's going to bring in the run. It's 4-0 on the RBI single for him. He's now 2 for 3. He will extend the inning here for Slam, who's 0 for 2. First pitch changeup outside, fouled off, 0-1. Changeup down and in, pulled foul by Slam into the seats, 0-2 the count now. She drove in a run last time on an RBI ground out to first base. Two-seamer up and away, fouled off, still 0-2. Fastball high above the letters, taken, 1-2. Curveball down and away, dribbled to third. Nash charging, bare hands and fires. In time to get slammed to end the inning. She's now rattled. But that will drive in that will extend the Sawteeth's lead here by 3 as they get a 2-run homer from Lawson. Sawteeth lead double increases by 3 here as they get a 2-run homer by Lawson and a RBI single from Sasso as they make it 4-0 here to the bottom of the 5th. Cross, Bentley, and Ingrown due up here for the second time against Davila. Cross drew a walk in his first plate appearance. He was the first base runner for us today. Unfortunately, he was erased on a double play line ground out. First pitch fastball misses inside from Davila. Ball 1. Want to know the count out across. Taken high this time on the heater, 2-0. Slider inside, ripped up the middle, base hit for Cross, his first hit of the day. He's 1 for 1. Been on base both times he's been up. Next up is Bentley, grounded into a double play his last time up. He's 0 for 1 today. Looking to change his fortunes here on the season. He's now batting only 167. Curveball misses inside from Davila, ball 1. Davila no longer locked in now as that changeup outside, 2-0 the count. Fastball away for a strike, 2-1. Fastball up, Bentley gets a charge into it deep to right center field. That's looking for the low wall. It's off the wall, and that bounces away from fourth as he cannot make the play. Cross rounds 30s, looking for home. Bentley in there safely with the double, and Cross scores. It's 4-1. We're on the board. First RBI of the year for Bentley. It's 4-1. Yeah, 4-1. Yeah, 4-1. Okay. Next up is Ingrown, 0 for 1. What did he do? I want to say he grounded out last time. Curveball low, line to right center. Leaping is Roosevelt to make the catch, and that doubles off Bentley. Fourth inning in a row we've hit into a double play of some variety. It's our second line-out version of the double play. We've also grounded into 2 of them. No runners on now with 2 down for Acosta, who's 0 for 1. Takes one high, ball 1. Change up in there for a strike, 1-1. Curveball inside, 2-1. Fastball up, hard grounder up the middle, base hit. That would have scored Bentley probably, as it's into center field. Acosta gets a 2-out base hit. They'll keep the inning alive here for Mosley. Singled his first time up, and then he was erased on a double play. This was a line-out version of the double play. To guess where? First base. 1-0 count now as that fastball's high. Slider on the inner third for a strike, 1-1. Fastball up, line to first, and guess what? Cortez made the catch. That ends the inning. Sandcats, though, are on the board thanks to an RBI double from Bentley. Unfortunately, the 4th double play we've hit into reared its ugly head and erased any momentum for us in that inning. Top 6, it's still 4-1. Reliable, Jacobs, and Roosevelt to up here. Sawyer sitting on 74 pitches. He's gone 5 innings. He's tense. He's given up 8 hits, 4 earned runs, only struck out 1. I don't think I can push him another inning, even though I want to. We're going to go to the bullpen here. We're going to go to veteran left-hander Kent Ratherswell, a free agent addition. This is his first year with us, 9th year in the league. Originally was on the Freebooters starting rotation. He's now in the bullpen for us. He'll be our long relief this season. Ratherswell, not much better numbers than Sawyer attribute-wise, but essentially the same pitcher. He's at the end of his career. He's in near 40, so he's just looking to, go out with 1 solid year. Reliable lead off. 1 for 2 today. Fork ball away, taken, ball 1. Fastball up and in, called a strike, 1-1. This is Ratherswell's season debut for us. So, slider down and in, hard grounder at the middle. Diving is Ingrown to cut it off. Great play. He fires the first, 1 down. And Reliable's tense. Makes him 1 for 3, and that brings up Jacobs, who's 0 for 2. First pitch fastball up and away from Kent is a called strike, 0-1. Next pitch is a curveball down low. Check swing below the knees. Good eye by Jacobs, 1-1. Slider down and away is a called strike, 1-2 the count now. Fork ball down and in, grounded to second. Mosley charges, fields it cleanly, 2 down. Next up is Roosevelt. Rookie singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2 today. First pitch to him is a changeup up and in. Called a strike at the letters. I thought that was high. Ball 1. Fork ball down and in. Dribbled back to the mound. It's off Ratherswell's glove. He recovers, but not in time. Infield single for Roosevelt. He's now 2 for 3, and he's locked in. And then I'll bring up Lawson. She homered her last time up. It was a 2-run shot to the left of center field Forrest out there. Gave the Sawteeth at the time a 3-0 lead. First pitch slider from Ratherswell is inside. Misses the corner. Ball 1. Fastball away, just outside. 2-0 the count now. Curveball down and in. Ball 3. 3-0 as Ratherswell can't find the zone all of a sudden. Fork ball in there at the middle of the zone. 3-1. Lawson was taking all the way. Change up low, misses below the knees. Ball 4, and that's a walk to Lawson. 2 on now for fourth, who's 0 for 3 today. Still locked in, though. Looking to drive in a run here and get that run we scored last inning back. Fastball up and away in the first pitch is skied to center. Horn calls for it, and Dab puts it away to end the inning. Sawteeth get a hit and a walk, but they can't do anything with it. Bottom 6th, it's still 4-1. Horn will lead off, followed by Trevino and Nash for their 3rd times up against Davila. Next up is Horn. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out in his first at bat. Changeup on the outside third, called a strike, 0-1. Fastball up and away, taken, 1-1. Slider inside, dribbled to short, easy play for Reliable, 1 down. Horn is now tense, and that'll bring up Trevino, 1 for 2 today with a single. That was his first career hit in the league as he singled into left field last time up. Fastball outside, ball 1. Davila, now 2 times through the lineup, gave up 4 additional hits and gave up his first run of the game, but he's still pitching rather well, only at 60 pitches here at the start of the 6th. Slider middle of the plate, line to center field, but it's right at slam, 2 down in the inning. A little bit of bad luck there, and here's Nash, grounded into a double play his last time up. This time it was to shortstop. He's 0 for 2 today, still looking for his first hit. Slider low, ball 1. Curveball high and inside, 2-0 the count to the rookie as he's in the driver's seat against Davila. Curveball down, middle low, hit pretty well to left center field. It's heading for the wall, but Slam runs it down on the warning track, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for the Sandcats in the 6th. We hang on to a 4-1 score. Top 7, Carson, Cortez, and Sasso due up. Carson singled his last time up. He's 1 for 3 today. First pitch curveball down and away, dribbled to the right side. Mosley in for it, bare hands and flips, 1 down. Next up is Cortez, doubled in his second at bat. He's 1 for 3 today. Slider away, popped up. Edge of the outfield grass and center as Ingrown calls for it. Now drifting in behind the bag, makes the catch, 2 down. Next up is Sasso, singled in a run his last time up. He's 2 for 3 today. He's also doubled. At the time, that single gave the Sawteeth a 4-0 lead. First pitch forkball down and away, fouled off by Sasso, ball 0-1. Changeup down and in, check swing, breaks inside below the knees, 1-1. Sasso able to hold back, curveball away, taken, 2-1. Fastball up and in, line softly down the left field line, Trevino tracking it, dives, it's off his glove, and that's going to be a base hit for Sasso, his 3rd hit of the game. He's now 3 for 4. Second single for him as he's now locked in. Brings up Slam, 0 for 3 today. She has driven in a run on a ground out, but she is rattled. She struck out and she's been retired all 3 times she's been at the plate. Fastball down low, below the knees, grounded up the middle. Ingrown over for it, goes to Alrighty, Slam grounds out the shortstop to end the inning. That'll send us to the bottom of the 7th. It's still 4-1. Middle of our lineup due up, Lynn, Cross, and Bentley. So we need to get something going here if we want to get back in the game. Lynn is 0 for 2 today. Rookie looking for her first hit of the game still. Jackie Slam is subbed out for veteran outfielder Seymour Sox, so he will take over in center as she's not having a good day at all, so that's a good defensive upgrade. Ball high, 1-0. Fastball high again, 2-0 count to Lynn here to start the inning from Davila. It's over 65 pitches now. Slider below the knees, ball 3. 3-0 pitch. Change it below the knees, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk for Lynn, 2nd of the game for Davila. That'll bring up Cross, 1 for 1 today. He singled and walked today. He scored on a RBI double by Bentley his last time up. Strike at the letters, 0-1 the count. Fastball away, misses. Ball 1 the count. 1-1. Curveball middle in, hit pretty well, deep to center field. Cross waited for it, and that is gone. Over the leaping Sox's glove into the center field seats to the right of the Forest. 2nd homer of the year for Cross. It's a 2-run shot. We are back within a run. It's 4-3. We were just waiting for that one mistake pitch, and Davila finally made it here in the 7th. Brings up Bentley, doubled in a run his last time up, and was then erased on a line-out double play ball to second base. Looking to keep the inning going here. Curveball, changeup outside, taken for a strike, 0-1. Curveball middle of the plate, ripped to left field over the leaping 3rd baseman Carson's glove. That's a base hit for Bentley. He's now 2 for 3. Nice rip there, and that'll bring up Ingrown, lined into a double play his last time up, right at the 2nd baseman Roosevelt, who made a nice leaping catch to save a run. And Davila will exit here after 6+ innings of work, giving up 7 hits, 3 earned runs, and 2 walks. That runner over at first is his responsibility. Coming in as right-handed specialist Grace Lupinovich in her first year with the Sawteeth. She was picked up from the Sirloins organization at the end of free agency last season. Lupinovich comes in, having pitched in one game, no earned runs given up in a third of an inning. No hits either. Batting average against is 0. She struck out the only batter she has faced. So let's see if she keeps her hot pitching going here. She's fully rested coming into this outing. Right-hander will face the left-hander, so no specialist ability active for her, but she does have K-Dud now, so that'll be something to keep track of. Lupinovich does have some good stuff, but if K-Dud's active, she becomes a very hittable pitcher. See how we do. Fastball outside, taken below the knees. Ball 1 as that fastball misses. Fastball at the letters, called a strike, 1-1. A little late on the high inside slider. Fastball, 1-2. The count now to Ingrown. K-Dud active for Lupinovich. Curveball up and in. He chased it above the letters, pops it up, shallow right center. Roosevelt out for it, makes the catch, 1 down. Bentley stuck at first. Brings up Acosta. Singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2 today. Specialist is active now, though, as Acosta is right-handed. Strike at the letters. 0-1 the count from Lupinovich. Fastball away. Misses high. 1-1. Fastball middle low. Hit pretty well to left field. That's looking for the high wall out there. But Lawson is there to make the catch against the wall. 2 down. Bentley back at first now. 2 down in the inning, and that'll bring up Mosley. 1 for 2 today with a single. Singled in his first at bat. Grounded out in his second. Specialist active again for Lupinovich here. Curveball inside. Misses below the knees. Ball 1. Cutter away. Line softly right center. Roosevelt makes a tiny leap and makes the catch to end the inning. Sandcats, though, do get 2 runs, though, as they get a homer from Cross. It's now 4-3. Top 8. Reliable. Jacobs and Roosevelt do up here against Ratherswell in his 3rd inning of work. Reliable's 1 for 3 today. Doubled in his 2nd at bat. Doubled in his 2nd at bat and grounded out last time up. Curveball down in the way is a called strike at the knees. 0-1. Fastball down and in, just misses inside from Ratherswell. 1-1. Changeup up and in, popped up in front of the plate. Acosta out for it. Catcher calling. Makes the catch, 1 down. Next up is Jacobs. He's 0 for 3 today. Catcher still looking for his first hit of the game. Curveball down in the way is a called strike. 0-1. Fastball middle third, line to right field. Lynn over for it, makes the catch, 2 down. Next up is Roosevelt. He hit an infield single off of Ratherswell's glove out there on the mound. 2 for 3 day for him so far as he's locked in. First pitch changeup down in the way, called strike, 0-1. Curveball down low, below the knees. Good catch by Acosta, 1-1. Forkball up and in, called a strike, 2-1. Slider down and in, pulled foul by Roosevelt. 2-2 the count now. Fastball up and away, outside, ball 3. Full count now to Roosevelt. Curveball down and in, line to second base. Mosley leaps, makes the catch, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Kent in the 8th. Bottom 8 we go. It's 4-3. Horn, Trevino, and Nash do up here to start the inning against right-hander Lupinovich. Horn comes in batting 0 for 2 today. He's tense, and he also has specialist acting against him, so he's not feeling very well at the current moment. Cutter down the middle for a strike. 0-1 as Lupinovich just blows it by him. Curveball is popped up behind the mound. In on it is the second baseman Roosevelt. Makes the catch, 1 down. That'll bring up Trevino, 1 for 3 today with a single. Lined out to center field his last time up. Strike on the inside, inner third. Good fastball from Lupinovich, 0-1. Changeup just swung late. 0-2 the count now to Trevino. Fastball chased above the letters, popped up in front of the plate. Jacobs there, makes the catch, 2 down. Next up is Nash. Rookie's 0 for 3 today, and he has specialist acting against him as well. Cutter at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Curveball inside misses, 1-1. Changeup middle in, pulled foul by Nash as it drops harmlessly, 1-2 the count now. K-Dud active again for Lupinovich. Cutter away, line to second softly. Roosevelt makes the catch on the grass, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Lupinovich. Top 9 is still 4-3. Lawson, 4th, and Carson do up here. Lawson's 2 for 2 today. She walked her last time up. She's also hit a 2-run homer and singled. Ratherswell, I think, has done his job. 3 innings of relief, 2 hits, giving up a walk. He's done his job here. He's earned a rest. I need to save him in case we need him for a future game. Coming into pitch now will be, let's see, a lot of lefties due up, so let's go with another lefty of our own. Let's go with rookie left-hander Juliet Newton, who made her debut 2 games ago in relief of Sean Glass. Newton went 2 innings out of the pen, giving up 1 earned run. Her ERA is at 4.50. WHIP is at 0.5. 1 hit given up with 2 strikeouts. Batting average against a 143. The only hit she gave up was, unfortunately, a 2-run homer, a solo homer. So, not a bad debut. Did her job, kept the game close for the most part, although that game was pretty much lost by the time she came in. Curveball away. Taken below the knees, ball 1. Fastball down and in, check swing for a strike, 1-1. 2-seamer up and away, dribbled to third. Nash cuts off the shortstop, fires to first, 1 down. Gotta bring up fourth, he's 0 for 4 today, finally back to neutral mojo after going hitless in his first 4 plate appearances. Fastball inside for a check swing strike, 0-1 the count. Curveball down and away, dribbled to third. Nash there for it, makes the easy play, 2 down. Next up is Carson, 1 for 4 day with a single on his line score, still locked in. 2-seamer down and away on the first pitch is outside, ball 1 from Newton. Fastball up and in, just misses inside, 2-0 the count now. 2-seamer down and in, grounded to first base, Bentley backhands it. He'll flip to Newton, and she makes the play. 1-2-3 inning for Juliet out of the pen. Rookie does her job, keeps it a 1-run game to the bottom of the 9th. We need another hero to show up, or else we're going to lose. Middle of the lineup due up, Lynn, Cross, and Bentley. This is where the rally started in the 7th. Can we do it again? Here's Lynn, right-hander, walked her last time up. She's 0 for 2 today. She has specialists acting against her as well, as Lupinovich has retired 6 straight batters. Cutter on the outside corner, called a strike, 0-1. Check high on the cutter, misses, 1-1. Inside heater, 2-1 the count. Inside again, ball 3, that cutter misses. Cutter up, driven to right center field, that's looking for the gap. 4th is speed though, runs it down on the backhanded stab, 1 out. Next up is Cross, homered his last time up, drove in 2 of our 3 runs. 2 for 2 day, specialist does not affect him. Curveball called a strike on the high inner 30s. He's now locked in. Lupinovich also locked in. Cutter called a strike again in the same spot. 0-2 the count now. Fastball just a little high there, looking for us to chase it. 1-2. She was aiming for the same corner. Changeup away. He pulls it to right. He got under it. 4th makes the catch. 2 down. And last chance is Bentley, who singled his last time up. He's 2 for 3. He's also doubled in a run. Lupinovich now has retired 8 straight out of the pen. She is locked in, and Specialist is active 1 more time. Strike in there at the letters, 0-1. Cutter away is skied to right center field, pretty shallow. 4th slides and makes the catch, and that ends the game as the Sandcats lose another one. 4-3 your final as we drop to 1-3 on the season, and the Sawteeth remain unbeaten at 4-0. It's a well-fought game, but unfortunately, the offense just never really showed up. We only got 7 hits total off of both pitchers. 1 hit off Lupinovich, I think. I don't even think we got a hit off Lupinovich, actually. All 7 of them were off of Davila. She retired 9 straight out of the bullpen to save the game for her team. 10 hits for the Sawteeth as they walk away victorious. Looking at the line scores, big day for Law Sasso. He went 3 for 4. He drove in a run. Slam grounded out, but drove in a run, and a 2-run homer for Lawson is the big play of the game for either offense. Cross went 2 for 3, drove in 2 runs on a homer of his own, and Bentley doubled in a run for himself. Other than that, the only hits came from Trevino, who had 1, Acosta had 1, and Mosley had 1. Everyone else was hitless. So yeah, not looking too good for us this year. Pitching lines, Davila gets the win, 6+ innings of work, 7 hits given up, 3 earned runs, 2 on a homer, 2 walks given up as well. He's 1-0. Lupinovich, 3 straight scoreless innings, 9 straight retired. First save of the year for her. Sawyer, the rookie, goes 5 innings, 8 hits, 4 earned runs given up, 1 homer, which was a 2-run shot. Struck out 1. He falls to 0-1 on the year. Ratherswell, 3 innings of scoreless relief out of the pen, giving up only 2 hits and a walk. And Newton had a clean 9th inning as well. So bullpen, very good pitching. No runs given up from the end of the day. Player of the game is Hezekiah Cross. He went 2 for 3 with a homer, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. Lawson, 2 for 3, homer, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. And Sasso, 3 for 4 day, double and an RBI. Can't argue with any of them, as there wasn't much to be excited about in this one. Very low scoring affair. And unfortunately, another loss for us as we're 1-3 to start the year. So a pretty dismal outing all told. Let's sim up to the next one here. We'll be playing the hot corners on the road. We'll set the lineup, do some player developments, and that'll be it for us today. Buzzards beat the Crocodiles 11-6. Moose beat the Herbivores 8-5. And the Platypi crushed the Bee-Wolves 9-2 as they remain at 3-1. We're now 1-3, tied for last place in the division. The Blowfish have gotten by us, but we're tied with the Sirloins. But we have the edge over them. We are in 4th place. Sawteeth, though, are perfect, and so are the Moonstars. And we will be taking on the 1-2 Hot Corners this time out. We'll be facing their 4th pitcher, Bella Mietball, the left-hander, who's really a position player in disguise, and then we will have our ace on the hill, Swindle Powell. So the pitching matchup works in our favor, but we'll see what our offense does. That's been our Achilles heel this year. We have not scored a lot of runs. Let's take a look at the around the league and then some player developments, and we'll call it an episode. Kitty Kaufman signs to the Beals, replacing veteran Naru Bwanga. Hank Ingrown, +9 fielding. He's now an A-, the best overall player on our team. Nice, and he's a very solid fielder as well. Cool. Lester Bronco is off the Buzzards, replaced by our former third baseman, Kara Kawaguchi. So she is now picked up. Again, staying in the other conference. None of our guys are going to be in our conference this year except Mackey. He's on the Freebooters, and we played them, I think, in the first game. We haven't played them yet, so we'll see. Dion Bass signs to the Wildloads, replaces Emilio Cobb. Sawteeth pick up Nora Holmes, replace Rod Forth, who did not hit well last episode. I believe he was 0 for 5. So, but he did make all the final 3 outs of the game by himself, so a little bit of a trade-off there, but she is a utility player, so she can play out and right with... she will have a big fielding penalty, though. Luis Singh is off the Nemesis, replaced by Irene Fast, the veteran right fielder and catcher. Interesting. Moose signed Burton Bender, replacing Thomas Intense. I was looking to pick him up. Damn it. But Sawyer pitched well, so I'm okay keeping Sawyer. He pitched well giving his ratings, I should say. Wasn't anything special by any means, but did alright. Grappler signed Abram Christian, replacing Gianna Beasley, the starting pitcher, so they bring in a starter reliever. And Collins and Tandy Deep III are still free agents. Okay, no worries. Let's take a look at the player developments here. These will all be here next time, so I'm not worried about looking at any of them. Of the 3, I like this one for Marin the most, as it improves his fielding and his speed. It's also relatively cheap. On this side, I like this one for Newton. I want to get this one. I also like this one for Mahoney. So we're definitely going to get this one for Newton first. Hopefully she gets that specialist. That's a very big chance to get that. It's a big roll. +1 power, +8 velocity. That's fine. She didn't need the 16. Lose the 4 accuracy. Doesn't get the specialist. I was hoping she got that. Still, good improvement to her fastball, so that's great. We will have enough money to get this for Mahoney next time, and then we can get this one for Marin the time after that, so no worries. Alright, let's set the lineup, call it an episode here. What are we thinking? Yeah, I want to keep Trevino in. Yeah, we need to change the lineup around a bit. It's not hitting us very well. I want Cross to bat third. I want him up in the first inning. I want Ingrown to be the 5, Bentley to be the 4. Yeah, Nash did not hit well. Let's make Acosta the 2. Why not? I'm feeling spicy. Let's go Lynn, then Acosta, then Cross, then Bentley, Ingrown, Marin, Trevino. He can bat last. Mosley, then Nash. Okay, yeah, I like that. Alright, cool, that works for me. Alrighty, that'll do it for this one, guys. We didn't get the win. It was a nice, close game. Wasn't a very exciting game, honestly, but it was close. We just came out on the short end of the stick once again as we lose our third game in 4 tries. We'll be going out next time here against the Hot Corners, and if this trend keeps going and the halfway point we don't start winning, we might just speed this season up and just, you know, cruise right on to year 10, because at this rate, we ain't making the playoffs if we don't start hitting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. This is the Nasty One, signing off.